everybody. I'm your host, MJ Cartagena. This is Make Me Believe, and welcome back to another epi. Joining me today, we've got Nicole Rodriguez, Pedro Den, and Ibrahim Feliciano. Without further ado, let's jump right in with our topic of the day Stonehenge Monument. Yes, those weird stones in England, one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. It's said that thousands of people worked to build Stonehenge. Myths and legends have been created about it. There's no question these stones were brought to that exact place, but what I wonder is who really told them to? There is one theory about their real use that just gets me every time. Stonehenge was only half of a big religious complex. The other half was a similar circle built of wood just a few miles away. Sometimes people went there to do rituals in summer to celebrate life and fertility, but also they went there in winter where they supposedly made rituals to the spirits. Since wood is not forever, they used it in summer for the living and the stone one in winter for the dead. That might be true, but we don't have actual proof. But hey, that's just what I believe. Let's see what Nicole Rodriguez has to say about that.
Thank you, Maria. Music could have been an inspiration for the design of Stonehenge. According to an American researcher, the theory is highly speculative, but modern day experiments do reveal that the layout of the Stonehenge must have been ruins and other rock circles mimics the paper illusion, with stones instead of competing sound waves blocking out sounds made in the center of the circle. Stephen Waller's intriguing idea is that ancient Britons could have been based the layout of the Great Monument, in part on the way they perceived sound. He has been able to show how two flutes playing in a field can produce an auditory illusion that mimics in space the position of the henge's pillars. If two peepers were to play in a field, observers walking around, the musicians, will hear a strange effect, said Stephen Waller. At certain points, the sound wave produced by each player will cancel each other out, creating spots where the sound is dampened. And this theory buys me.
Yes, good input. What about Emmanuel Feliciano? What do you think?
Okay, I think that Stonehenge was a place of healing. The discovery of ancient human remains in the area, all with signs of injury or disease, indicate that people may have traveled from as far away as Ireland, Wales, and northern England to seek a cure for their ailments at Stonehenge. The two archaeologists, Professor Tim Darby and Geoff Wainwright, first noticed the abnormal number of bodies found in every grave, which show signs of serious illness or injury. Analysis of the mineral isotopes found in the teeth of the bodies shows that about half of the teeth people were not native to the area. Taken together, it could be indicate that some came to receive the healing benefits that may have been attributed to the stones.
I didn't know I could be so interested in stones like I am now, that's for sure. Pedro, then, what do you have to say about the stones?
Well, I believe it was a place for burial. Stonehenge may have been a cemetery for the elite, according to a new study. Bone fragments were first exhumed from the Stonehenge more than a century ago, but archaeologists at the time thought the remains were unimportant and rebutted them. Now, researchers have re-exhumed more than 50,000 cremated bone fragments from where they were discarded, representing 63 separate individuals from Stonehenge. Their analysis, presented on a BBC4 documentary on March 10th, reveals that the people buried at the site must have been men and women in equal proportions. The archaeologists also found a mace and a bowl that could have been used to burn incense, suggesting that people buried in the graves might have been religious or political elite, according to the Guardian newspaper. I believe this theory because it gives the best explanation for the purpose of the burials and the monuments.
It's obvious. Such tales are more fantasy than facts. I really think those things couldn't have happened as we said, but after all, those are just theories. First of all, I want to thank the special guests for coming here today and telling us their theories about the Stonehenge. Listeners, tell me, did you get your mind blown? Because I think I did. Thank you all for listening, and remember, if you like this episode, episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you get notified every time we upload a new episode. Signing off, your host MJ Cartagena. Have a good one and see you later.